Takže čaute, já jsem gamer a vítám vás u dalšího Gothicu. Všiml jsem si, že z minulého dílu se neuploadlo asi tak 10 minut. To můžeme říct, že
Listen, the city is threatened by dragons.
That can't be true. Another lunatic. We have enough unrest in the city as it is. And without some dimwit scaring people with I immediately we can't.
To mě nezajímá.
I've got to go.
Wait.
Later.
Nebaví. Tak. My jsme zase umřeli. Máte sklad.
What can I do for you?
What are you selling?
I can offer you everything you need to survive in the wild. Weapons, torches. I still have a special double hot.
Prostě zboží, 250 laďáků. Co už opalady.
What do you
And yesterday the bastards came and confiscated half of my goods.
Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
What? What are you going to do there?
I've got an important message.
Well, well. Have you tried getting past the guards?
I don't see why I should even try.
You're probably right. I don't know how important your message is, and it's none of my business. But even if you told them that a ship full of orcs just anchored in the harbor, they'd send you away. Because they have their orders.
So can you help me get into the upper quarter?
It seems to be really important to you. The question is, how important is it to you?
What are you getting at?
I can help you. After all, I'm one of the most influential people here. But it'll cost you.
What are you asking for your help?
100 gold pieces.
You shark.
Take it easy. It isn't your gold I have in mind.
But...
In principle, it's my gold. Greta, the carpenter's niece, hasn't paid what she owes me in ages. But the little brat is constantly running around in new clothes. That means she has the money. I'd like to beat it out of her. But Master Thorben, the carpenter, is also a very influential man. Get me the money and I'll help you.
Jasně.
How exactly can you help me?
Quite simple. I'll use my influence to see to it that one of the master craftsmen here takes you on as an apprentice. As such, you'll practically be a citizen of the city and can enter the upper quarter. Besides which, you'll earn something while you're at it.
Help me son.
One thing.
Hey! Ah, fresh face. This is what winds have blown you here.
I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about carpentry?
The only thing I can make out of wood is a fire.
And what about locks?
Well...
I'm sorry, but I can't use you if you know nothing about my trade. And I have no money to pay for an apprentice.
What if I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the other masters here?
All right, I shall give you my approval. But you had better get yourself the blessing of the gods first. Say, are you a man of faith?
Yes, a most humble servant. Master Thorben.
Then go to Vatras, the priest of Adanos, and have him give you his blessing. He will tell you where you can find a priest of Innos. You should get his blessing too. Once you have received the blessing of the gods, I shall vote for you.
What do you want, stranger? If you come to beg, I must disappoint you. I am a poor widow. My name is Greta. Ever since my husband died, I have been running the household for my uncle Thorben.
Mateo sent me. You still owe him some gold.
He wants his money? What for? The goods he delivered were flawed, bad fabric, and bad seams. And did you look at the colors? Those are not the colors I ordered. That's fraud, that is. Let me tell you, back when my husband was alive, he wouldn't have dared to do that. Oh, my poor husband.
Cut it out. Where's the gold?
But I don't have the gold. I'm only a poor widow.
Then we'll simply sell a few of your togs. I'm sure you've still got a bunch of stuff in your closet.
How dare you?
Takový farmář,
Uncouth
jak si
lout.
dovoluje
All
na
right,
zámořnou
here,
paní.
take the gold.
See, that wasn't so hard.
And now will you please leave my house?
Jo, pořád. Tak. Ty budeš chtít skřetí zbraň, že?
I'm looking for work.
I could use a new apprentice. Brian will have finished his apprenticeship soon, and then he'll leave the city. Are you good for anything?
If you mean, do I know blacksmith's work?
No, that's not what I meant. Sooner or later, the orcs are going to lay siege to the city, and then the only men who will count will be those who are in a position to defend our city. And I won't take on anyone as an apprentice who will disgrace me by fleeing the city with the women and the good-for-nothings, instead of holding the fort here with the men.
I'm not a good-for-nothing.
Those are big words. Can you back them up with big deeds?
What are you getting at?
Bring me an orc's weapon. Orcs have been seen near the city. With a bit of luck, you won't have to search for long. If you manage to bring one down, I'll take you on as an apprentice,
ten problém,
provided
že
the other
nemám
masters agree.
Tak.
What do you want? There's nothing to be had here for free, and I'm not going to sell you anything either.
Dědek.
I'm looking to become an apprentice.
Really? And with whom are you going to sign up?
I want to sign up with one of the other masters.
You have come to ask my approval? As far as I'm concerned, you can sign up with whoever you like.
Tak s druhičkou mu to necháme radši. A teď si jdeme pro požehnání.
And Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos be with you.
Tak.
Who are you?
I am Vatrus, a servant of Adanos, the guardian of the divine and earthly equilibrium. What can I do for you?
Daj mi své
I'm
požehnání.
asking your blessing.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
No, protože
I
jsem
want to start an
cizinec.
apprenticeship with one of the masters in the lower part of town.
I may give you my blessing, stranger, but I know nothing about you. Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the paladins.
What is this message?
Objevili se tu
A
dráci.
large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
No. Řekneme pravdu.
Zardos, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the paladins.
The necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus. And will you give me your blessing now?
Good. Let us summarize.
A,
Who has been
chápu, co
taught
jsem ti
that
řekl.
and you have... That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive
vidíš,
that
no
you are
vidíš.
lying to me. Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable. Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Tak, jedno požehnání bychom měli. To jsem nechtěl. Tady jdem za tímhle dědou, co tu stojí. No děda, není zas tak starý.
What can I do for you?
To víš, že jo, žádnou útěchu.
I've come to get your blessing.
That's good. That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Innos, won't you?
Nechtěl.
Actually, I wanted your blessing so I can sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But my son, without a modest donation to the church, it is impossible for
Vlastně,
me
že
to
ten
bless you.
u
How
kláštera mi ho
else
dá.
can I be certain of your good intentions toward the Holy Church of Innos?
Takže jak vysoký
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Zavři do
Well, that depends on what percentage you want to
50.
give, son. Let me see how much you brought.
Si mi prohledej, já z toho to stejně.
You have more than 100 gold pieces. The Lord says give if you have. The church accepts your generous donation. I bless you in the name of Innos, for he is light and righteousness.
Ti já pěkně děkuju. Už máme jen 200, jsme měli 250, zloděj. Ty seš kdo? Dneska stráž, dobře. A jinak někteří se mi ptali, že prostě, když chci hrát za žoldáka, tak proč jsem ve městě? Lidi, pokud jste tuhle hru nehráli, ve městě začíná každý. Dobrý, ty taky nejsi ten pindia. Orban.
How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Yes.
And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Innos?
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Teď zajdem za matem. Ježiš.
Help me sign on as an apprentice with one of the masters.
One thing at a time. First fulfill your part of the deal and bring me the
No, to
gold.
zlato mám, ale.
Here's your 100 gold pieces.
And did she cause any problems?
None to speak of.
Good. You've held up your part of the deal.
Help me sign on as an apprentice with one of the masters.
Don't worry. I'll keep my part of the bargain. The other masters will only hear the best about you from me.
Už máme 3 z 5. Zajdeme se ještě za posprem, aby nám dal úkol.
Welcome to my shop, stranger. I am Basper. I craft bows and trade in furs. What brings you to Corinus?
I'm looking for work.
I could use a new apprentice. The last one just gave up his job 2 days ago. Do you know anything about hunting, then?
Well,
I could teach you how to skin animals. I'll pay you well for every skin you bring me.
I want to start as your apprentice.
Before I take you on, I need to know, of course, whether you're any good at all.
What do you want me to do for you?
I will teach you how to skin an animal, and you will bring me, let's say, half a dozen wolf skins.
To je 6.
Then I'll know that you have learned your trade. If it doesn't take you forever, and if the skins are in acceptable condition, I will take you on if you like.
Teach me how to skin animals.
Right. Listen, it's quite easy, really. You take a sharp blade and cut open the animal's belly. Then make a few small incisions on the inside of the legs, and you can peel off the skin. Bring me the wolf skins and we shall see.
Teď jdeme pro vlčí kůže. Předtím se najíme ještě. Musíme k druhé bráně, kde jsou příšerky.
And in this place, order and chaos were equal. And so the sea was created.
Tady Daron už utratí naše peníze bez tak. Tu by se radši vyhnu. Tady už vidím vlky. No, pojď. Tak, oči kůže. Další oči kůže. Tam je další vlk. Pusí se, kdo jsem si nevšiml. Umři, dobrý. Dostal se proto. Modrý bez. Máme, myslím, 3 kůže. Jo. Aha, to je mana, sakra. Dobrý. Tu jsou mouchy. Tu se mi tak nelíbí. Tak zkusíme sundat skřeta. Vím, že na druhé straně hradeb je ten lehčí, ale vezmeme si skřetího válečníka. No, vás vezmu v podstatě zpátky. Tady se prvně vyplatí zabít vlka. Skřet vás sundá na jednu ránu. Pojď, pojď, vlk ještě žije. Sakra. Hele. Ti dám ji užírat. Tak. Vlk je... Tak. Počkej, já chci svůj meč. Tak já tě na chvilku opustím. Promiň. Ukažme. Kam se máš stěžit? Takové, že klidně do vodu strážím, jestli chceš. Vypadá to, že chceš. Pojď, stráži, už nejsou daleko. Tak a takhle se zabíjí skřetí. Ani mě. Tu máš, zbijeme ho. No, tak ne, no. Moja poslední rány. Tak, díky Joši. Za asistenci.
Hey, not so.
Města.
From the city.
Well,
Já ti dám ty laďáky pře někdy, je to užitečné. Tady máš 10 laďáků. Před 10 laďáků není moc, a někdy sám to může hodit. Tady jsem zapomněl vzít tmavé houby. A doufám, že tam ten meč teda ještě bude, no. Třeba jak by se musel mít zase klacek. Si děláte prdel? Dobrý, ale vlog zmizel. Mám pořád jen 3 oči kožešiny. To není dobré. A ještě nemám ani 250 zlaťáků, co? Už mám 90, měl jsem 200. Čorky. Sakra. Teď nenajdu svůj mač, co? Dobrý, já jsem vlastně neměl vytažený. A to si musí dávat taky pozor, když se takhle rychle dopravuju. Já myslím, že ty kůže bych nemusel dělat, když budu mít 4 požehnání. Teď si nepamatuju, jestli je musím mít všechny ty požehnání. To je doporučení.
Hey, you!
What do you want?
Co chceš?
Let's talk.
What?
Your orc is as good as dead.
Good. Then stop wasting your breath and let your deeds speak for themselves.
I've got the orc weapon you wanted.
Show me.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've had a weapon like this in my hands. I was a soldier back in the Orc War. Those were tough times, I can tell you. I didn't think you could do it.
Can I sign on as an...
You're a good man. I'll give you my approval. Brian will still be here for a while. And a strong lad to take his...
Takže díky a já teďka zkusím úpus. Pane bože.
Hey, you, wait.
What do you...
I've seen...
Proč nezastavují lidi jen tak?
Here. Apparently...
Gee, I'd never have thought of that myself.
Very...
Ask him you...
No.
I guess we'll...
If you're in...
Chci se stát tvým učedníkem.
I want to start it.
Before I take you on,
Musíme ještě se na ty kůže. Tady by měly být taky nějací luci. A myslím, že to tady nedopadne dobře. Žádné vlky. Dobrý. Akorát. Chceme zabrát, ale to nevadí. Vlka kupneme do čumáku. Bez tak mi žere to zlato. Šilek je tuhý. Ty budeš taky tuhý. Tak, umlátili jsme vlky. Za to bychom měli něco, myslím, dostat jako. Hej, my jsme ztratili náš meč.
Nothing to plunder.
Zavý meč. A utíkáme zpátky k Bosprovi. toho si nevšímejte, to je pro rychlejší dopravu. Chci se stát tvým
I want to
učeníkem.
start as your apprentice.
Before I take you on, I need...
Ježíš.
About the... I've got them.
Great. Here's the pay I promised. And...
Chci se stát tvým
I
učeníkem.
want to start as your apprentice.
Great. You seem to know the basics already. Harrod thinks you're a good man. Thorben gave you his blessing. I'm not all that pious, but I'm fine with it. Constantino says you can sign up wherever you want for all he cares, and Matteo says you're worth your weight in gold. This means you have the approval of all masters. You can work for me at any time if you want.
Jdu do toho.
I'm in.
You aren't going to regret this. I think we'll be able to work together well.
Tak jo, to bude z tohohle dílu vše a ahoj.